Hello everyone, welcome back to a new demo here in LinkedIn. Today I want to present you the newest AI voice model from Google, the Gemini 3.1 Flash Live. And before I just want to give you a bit of context why this new model is so important and what would be the next step of evolution in the AI world. Right now, the status quo is that everything that you inform and instruct the AI is through writing plain English. When you are using ChatGPT or Claude, you are prompting or writing in English what do you need. If you are giving instructions to AI agents, let's say AI agent inside of a NA10 workflow, you're also writing those instructions in English. If you are using Claude Code to ask for a new automation or writing an empty file for Claude Code to give him a set of instructions how he should behave, we are doing it writing in plain English. That's the status quo. The next step of the evolution of AI is not by writing in English, but yes, by speaking to the AI agent. So that's how I see the next step of the evolution. That's how I see that how the AI world and operating system will work. We will not write anymore using keyboard. We will speak to AI agents. We will speak to the processes, and things will just happen and work. So that's why I'm so excited and very bullish on AI voice. Therefore, today I'm presenting you the new one. It was released on the 26th of March, as you can see here in the official page of Google. As I say, it's improved the precision, lower latency, and makes the all conversation much more fluid. One point to say regarding lower latency, why is that? Is previous voice agents were speech to text to speech, and right now it's speech to speech, and that's why it's way quicker and much better to understand without too much delay, and it's much more accurate. I will add this documentation in the comment section, and you will be able to see some of the stats. For example, this is the Gemini 3.1 Flash is the best one in terms of function calling accuracy compared to previous Gemini AI voice model. Also, it grades second in terms of speech reasoning compared to all other models. Audio output is also on first. So then you can see those stats yourself. Also, it's very powerful. Why? Because it can have some background noise and still understand what you said. Look this example.
No worries, Richard. I can look you up with your registration plate and postcode instead. Could you provide those for me, please?
Whoa, that was a bit close. Yeah, my registration plate is BD21XYA, and my postcode is SN48ZX.
Policy details BD.
So as you can see, some noise, car noise in the background. The person still gives some plate numbers, pod code, and the AI voice agent was able to understand all of it. So very powerful. And of course, we have here more information. We have this little video from Google.
Gemini, I'm at the gym. Give me a quick 3-set finisher for triceps.
A great finisher is triceps pushdowns with a rope attachment. Do 3 sets until failure. Considering your senior dog, there are several great places.
I mean, there is so you can see by yourself. But it's all to say, very powerful, very accurate, very fluid, and we're gonna test it now. We're gonna I will show you here in the playground in Google AI Studio. Here you can test basically for free. You just connect your Google account, and that's pretty much it. Of course, if you want to have more features and unlock a higher quota, you will need to have an API key, and you will need still to pay for it, but it's quite cheap. But right now it's available for free to play, to use it in the playground. All right, let's test it. Hello, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Just here ready to chat or help with whatever you need. How about you? Everything okay?
Yes, I'm doing fine.
That's good to hear. Anything?
By the way, I don't care how you are. I just want to know more about this model. Can you explain me a bit more, please?
No problem at all. I understand. You're interested in the model behind this conversation. I'm a large language model trained by Google. Essentially, I've been trained on a huge amount of text and code.
Yes, I know. I'm not speaking about the large language model itself. I'm more speaking about the AI voice functionality that you are using as Gemini 3.1.
Ah, I see now. You're asking about the text to speech technology that's making the voice you hear? That's a separate system from the language model itself. It takes the words I generate.
Cool. So as you see, we are just multiple interaction between voices. It responds with voice and then it writes, and you can listen to the recording if you want. And I don't know if you realized, but the interruptions were quite seamless. So it was answering, and I was being a bit rude in purpose. It was answering, and then I was cutting it off. It was answering, I was cutting it off. And the moment it recognized them start to speak or some noise are coming out of my, it start to detect a bit of my voice, the model stopped, let me speak, and then he answers back. And you can cut it off multiple times and it will adapt and answer back. So this is one of the biggest developments. Those interruptions between conversations that they are now much more seamless. I will show you a few more examples. System instructions, right? So here you can give instructions to make it like an agent that you usually give instructions. So it is much more specific and doesn't use the entire internet knowledge, and you can give it a role. Let's try the following. Hey, you are a marathon coach to train me for the next marathon I will have in October for Lisbon. And yeah, you will be tracking how I'm doing, my pace, my diet, nutrition, the gears I'm buying, giving more recommendation and comparing some previous runs I did before and how I can improve. And marathon coach. Okay, cool. So you can see here, now we can reset and let's try again. Hello, I just did 18 kilometers today. My pace was 5:07. I want to do a marathon in October under 4 hours. Do you think that was a good pace to train, or should I push further? Because I was feeling tired in the very end. The last 3 to 5 kilometers were tiring. Do you recommend something?
That's a great pace for that distance. A 5:07 per kilometer pace is well under your goal pace for a sub 4 hour marathon, which is about 5:40 per kilometer. Feeling tired in those last few kilometers is completely normal during longer runs, so making sure you're pacing yourself appropriately throughout is key. For training, it's important to have a mix of run types, including slower.
Sure. I mean, I know that the pace was great, but I cannot have this pace for 4 hours. And having 5:40 maybe for 4 hours could be too much. One thing is to do it until 20 kilometers. Another thing is to do it to 40 kilometers. Don't you think?
You're absolutely right. There's a big difference between maintaining that pace for 18 kilometers versus for the full marathon. My previous recommendation actually wasn't to try to hold that pace, but to continue focusing on those different types of training runs, building your endurance through slower.
So, I mean, then you can have the conversation ongoing, asking multiple questions, interacting with the model, but it's really good. And Yeah, so right now we will go for a last example before I wrap this demo. Mm, Let me see what's here. No. Right. Here we go. Webcam. Hello, yes, hello, everything. Why are you afraid to open the camera? Why you failed to open the camera? Maybe I cannot use the camera because I'm recording this video. Let me see. I will just post this video for a moment. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I'm unable to make it work. I haven't changed to another Google email. I have to see what is the problem because everything is enabled. The camera. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is that if you choose the webcam option, it's recording you, and you can show live objects. I don't know, an orange, a size, or whatever, and you can have conversation about, hey, what is this object? What I need this for? Or you show a gadget and say, hey, what is the brand? What is the model? And they can analyze and answer you quickly live, which is also unbelievable, to be honest. So that's all for now. I will be developing more content regarding how to use multiple AI tools, be N8N, be other AI availables as well. AI voice was something that I'm starting to deep dive on. I see that big power. For example, there is also for options like function Kali that I need to explore. But I can just imagine through API keys, if you give this AI voice model some ants, so some tools to do things for, you can do unbelievable things just by speaking. But this is everything for now. I hope you have a great day. See you next time.